guys, it's DeadlyCrescent. I'm here doing a guest commentary for TBF, who graciously asked me to do one. This is my first guest commentary that I'm ever doing, along with post commentary. So I'm very thankful that she asked me. I was a little bit surprised, but I'm really glad that she did. So I'm going to say a little bit about myself, and then I'm going to dive right into talking about the gameplay, which I really like, by the way. So I hope you enjoy it. I'm sure she hopes you enjoy it too. So I upload Deathmatch mainly, but I upload other modes as well, obviously. And then I upload other games too, so I'm not, strictly not strictly Artifact Assault, but I'm not strictly Assassin's Creed, but, that's kind of my mainish focus, I guess. But yeah, so I do that. I'm a lot smaller channel than TBF is, so if you haven't heard of me, that's probably why. But yeah, so anyway, she's using Disguise, Time Phase, and Knives, a great set. A little bit surprised. I don't know. I guess she's using Time Phase from Artifact Assault, which makes sense, but Disguise is my favorite ability, so I give her props for using that. So she's after the Wayfarer right now, which I think he's behind her, but she's walking this way. So eventually she'll find him, I think. It's been a little bit since I've watched this, but I have seen it before, so I know how the ending is. So I'm not gonna be that surprised by everything. Here though, she uses both of her abilities and still does not get the stun. So I'm afraid, TBF, you wasted those two abilities trying to get that stun on Justice Boy here. But whatever. Those abilities don't take that long to, I guess, don't have that long of a cooldown. So it doesn't really matter, because you get plenty of stuns in this match anyway. And yeah, the Dandy's also using Time Phase. I think he's the only other person that is. I don't believe the Huntsman is. I'm not that sure. But yeah, here she does a little bit of a rush kill, but it's still, above the 100 or 150. But she gets a nice stun anyway on that mercenary there, so that's good. But yeah, so me and TBF, we don't really play that often, or at all really. We're in different clans, and we really don't talk that much, I guess. It's mainly just talking on Twitter and stuff. So, but, like I said, I'm still really grateful that she asked me. So I hope you guys will enjoy this, at least her gameplay. So, because her gameplay is really good. I like it, and I love Deathmatch, so that makes me happy. I don't know how to even do a commentary on Artifact Assault, so I'm kind of glad she didn't ask me to do that one. But alright, she's after the Dandy that has another Pursuer on her, so I don't know if she gets it, but I think he's using Wipe. No, she gets a Contract Loss. I think the Night Stalker was using Wipe. I don't really like Wipe in Deathmatch, just because a lot of the times in AC3 anyway, it would be like someone else uses Wipe and then it kind of throws off everything I was doing, even so their Wipe had nothing to do with me. So that would always get me kind of angry. I don't really think Wipe is the type of thing that you use. But here she could have knifed the Dandy and gotten at least a focus or so, maybe a hit in two with that. But, she still gets a good kill on him anyway. So it doesn't really matter. And plus she gets her Revelations with it. So that's always a plus. I use Revelations too. I think it's great for Deathmatch. At first I didn't like it, but then I'm like, this is actually pretty useful. So here she gets a nice kill on the, she gets a nice kill on the Dandy. So his Time Phase didn't do anything, but it was also her Time Phase as well. So, here I don't know what she's doing. She has Revelations, so she should be able to tell who's on her. But I guess kind of forgot about that point in time. But, I kill civilians too. It's fun. When I feel like it, I'll just kill a random civilian. It's great, but I think that's the only time that she doesn't realize that she has Revelations, when she does. So, but yeah, she gets a contested here. Could have knifed him too, but I do that as well. I'm like, what are knives? I don't know what knives are. I completely forget that I even have knives sometimes whenever I play any mode. Not so much AA, but Deathmatch, I definitely forget that I have knives sometimes, and so I'll barely use them in the match. But So I think she only has really one person that she kind of competes with in this match. A bit too, I guess, for a little bit. But it's mainly one person. And I forgot to mention that she got a nice stun on that dandy there. Great use of disguise. Like I said, I love disguise. So, yeah, I think the huntsman left, I believe. I'm seeing a lot of him, so I think he probably left. Either that or had like a morph or something that kind of split up, but there's so many of them, so I definitely think that he left. But, you know, that doesn't matter. She's going after the Night Stalker and gets a nice 350. It's too bad that wasn't hidden, but I guess she wasn't in that blend group for that long. And she's about 2k behind the person in first, but she still has, you know, 3 minutes or so to take up that lead. And she's not that far behind the person in second, so she can definitely take that easy. And plus, she's got revelations again anyway, so she can tell. And there's the hunt. Well, I guess it's probably someone in disguise. Yeah, the dandy in disguise. So she gets a nice stun there too. He wastes his time phase, and then she gets an awesome kill here. I wouldn't even have remembered, like I didn't even know what her target was when she killed him. So I didn't even realize it. I probably would have completely forgot what my target was since you can't see that in time phase. But I definitely didn't realize it. I didn't even know the cutthroat was really in here. But she gets a little bit of a slide kill. But everybody gets that. I remember in AC3 the Independent was known for, I don't know, getting a fast slide kill with her one weapon, so that's why I got rid of it, because it happened so often and I disliked it. But I guess there's always one. Let's see if she can get the stun on the mercenary. Yes, she does. That's nice. And she gets the kill on the dandy. Too bad it's contested though, but she gets a nice poacher, so that makes up for everything. I really wish for a poacher, when you poach more than one person, you get more than one poacher. Like, you poach one person, you get the 50 points. You poach two people, you get 100 points. You know, 2 poachers added together and stuff. I kind of wish that happens, because sometimes there's, you know, a time where you poach like 4 people and you only get 50 points for it. And so you really got to do a lot to poach those 4 people. So I think you should get more, but that's probably not going to happen. She gets another contract loss, but she still has a good 2 minutes or so to take that first place, because she got second place. So she's not that far behind. She's using that amazing disguise. It has legit been my favorite since ACR. I started with ACR. So, but here she dies by that Night Stalker. I don't think she noticed him, either that or she didn't think that he noticed him. I probably would have completely had tunnel vision and did not see him, because I was so focused on my target, which happens to me sometimes. I'm just like completely blind and I don't see him. And here's one part that I like. She gets the full 50 and the ×2 and focus, even so she had to go through a time phase at first, which probably if he had resistance it may have been a half focus or so. But I think that's a really great kill. It's over 1,000 points, so that's always worth everything. I think that's probably her best kill, or maybe the best kill in the game. I'm not sure. I don't think I saw anybody getting any benches here, but yeah, I think that's the best kill. So she's trying to find out who her pursuer is right now. Can't see the cutthroat. I don't see him anyway, so I think he might have been some opposite corner of the map. I don't know. But so she's just trying to focus on who her pursuers are, and it looks like the dandy is, so she gets a nice lovely stun on him. And it's not the navigator, it's that, you can tell it's that Night Stalker right there, but she's gonna get her acro kill, so she can't do anything about that Night Stalker. So unfortunately he gets, you know, a good kill off of her, but that doesn't really help him out that much. Also, if you're paying attention to that chat, which I kinda did a little bit, it's a bit funny, but here's my favorite part in the game. In the last 2 seconds she gets a kill and takes first place, and then gets an invite. But yeah, that's what I consider like to be a really great game. Just take first place in the last like 5 or so seconds, sometimes 10. It depends, but definitely the last 2 seconds is great. So it looks like it's the end of the match now though. So I hope you guys enjoyed this commentary, or at least, you know, enjoyed her gameplay. So be sure to leave a like, a comment, you know, comments are nice. But I will have to see you guys some other time. Bye.